All right, everybody. Let's go. Welcome. I'm sorry. I'll start over. That was gay. LGBT. Pride. Welcome to episode 31 of the Nyrdcast podcast. Not your regular dialogue. I go by the name of Toner. We are coming to you live / pre-recorded from Site B. So let me introduce the rest of the Nyrdcast crew. Or they can introduce themselves because I'm not going to fucking introduce them. We got Joe Dust.
Just listen to the dog drink water.
Okay.
It sounds like the lawn at Katie Lang.
Oh, shit. We got Big Matt. Oh, I get it, because it's lesbians looking at each other.
I had to search my brain really fast for lesbian singer.
Katie Lang.
Drake. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know. My processor, I was like, oh, God.
Okay, that's all right. Matt, say hello.
Hi.
Cripple J.
How do you follow that?
And Sound Guy Steve.
Hi.
Music. Nice. We don't have a beer sponsor, do we?
No.
Yeah, we're going to do this one.
All right.
That one.
Hey, I'm not done yet.
Go
As
ahead.
always, at this point of our illustrious show, we'd like to recognize our unofficial beer sponsor. And for that, I will turn to our unprepared official beer snob, Cripple J, to let us know who we are drinking today.
All right. We have Two Brothers Prairie Path Golden Ale.
Ooh.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free?
I thought I felt thinner.
These fucking liberals.
I haven't tasted it.
It's delicious.
Great. Good report.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I'll try one
ABV
before
of
the end of the night.
5.1, IBU 25, 12 fluid ounces.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Jay and I are sipping on Space Dust, right?
Space Dust.
Yeah,
so am I.
That
Seattle,
sounds like
I
a 90
believe,
song.
if I
Yeah, it sounds like a 90
Owned by
song.
AB, though.
Huh? Oh, they're owned by AB?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, look at that shit. Well, cool.
If
Let's
we
get
take
started.
this to Connecticut, we can get 5 cents for this bottle.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Road trip.
Awesome. All right, Matthias,
Yep.
what are we talking about for episode 31?
First one on the board would be date ideas.
Date ideas?
Date ideas.
What's that?
It's when you take a special lady friend on the date.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude.
Easy.
Nicely done.
They've got surgery for that.
Easy.
Okay.
okay, I guess
oh,
we'll-
we do have. Oh shit, we got ladies
We
in
got
the house again.
Steve with a
Ladies.
dynamite drop.
Yeah. We have. All right. I'm sorry. We'll go around the table.
See-
Matt's wife is here.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, does she want an alias?
For alias?
Jenna Jameson.
No, she's not Jenna James.
Oh, Coke.
Jen, are you putting on or taking off?
I don't know. Like, the shoulders are off.
She's been like dressing and undressing over there for like the past hour.
Cold.
Ooh.
Hot and you're cold. You're yes.
She's
and
like
you're no.
she's like a cute little Lisa Loeb over there right now. She's got her flannel on.
Stay.
Jay,
That's a-
Jay's wife, Erin, is here,
Hello.
and my girlfriend, the Red Queen, is here.
My wife is taking a vow of silence, apparently, is what
That's
it
right.
is. Red Queen's taking a vow of silence. She doesn't say much either. We gotta get these girls involved.
That's okay. They can have a vow of silence. Just no vow of celibacy. Otherwise, psh.
If they start talking, I'm going to follow them around with a shame bell.
Shame.
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 So, since we wanted to get the ladies involved, I thought we'd deal with what's a good date idea. Because what do we know? We're guys. We don't know ladies.
What do I know about being a guy? Is I got to pay for the fucking date. Shit, I said that out loud. I mean, I love dates. You get to know your future, maybe partner.
You are getting the death stare right now.
Oh, look at that. That was pretty wicked, man.
Tony goes
She
this
gave
all
you
the
one.
time.
Hey, Tony.
like a horse.
Tony, don't spill your fucking
Oh,
beer.
man. Electronics around us.
Oh,
Shit. Toner just spilled his shit.
He does not pay for all the dates. Thank you very much.
Red Queen. Red Queen.
Sweet cheeks, will you give me a paper towel, please?
Called her sweet cheese. I like that. That's very like 50s,
You-
right?
Well, I got to kiss up now.
Yeah, I like that.
She laid down the law.
She did. That's for
I got
real.
the death stare. My penis felt it. Thank you.
All right, so ladies, 16, right?
17.
17?
I don't know. What year is that? I don't know.
Who fucking cares? What's a good date these days? Because it's important for the lady to be
9/11.
entertained, right?
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, is Netflix and chill a really good idea? Or is that for the younger
That's-
generation?
That
Was
was
that
our
our
first date.
Wait,
Was that your guys' first date?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because I'm a boss.
Wow.
Ow, I'm kidding. Ow, fuck.
I
mean,
can say as
yeah.
people with
She
kids,
just dug her nails in my
Netflix and
back
chill
with the
is
passion
a
of
good night if you
That's
get
a
rid of
good
the
night.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a good night, I guess.
That could be when I was doing my Arrow marathon and I had to hear them bang for like fucking 20 minutes upstairs going,
20 minutes, Tony, you machine.
Toner!
well, like literally I got through a half a fucking episode. All I hear is,
And Steve's down there, and he goes, well, I might as well whip it out.
It's a lot of movement for cuddling, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a squeaky futon.
All right, so
I'm trying to get
Joe,
comfortable.
Joe, you're a single guy, right? You're still a single guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Have you seen my shorts I'm wearing?
No lady dressed
are
as
they
me.
are they the Darth Vader ones? I didn't look.
Yeah,
the
they
Ewoks,
No, they're
right?
Darth Vader.
The Ewoks.
He walks on him. I look like I'm an extra in like a Richard Simmons like workout video.
What do you do to impress the ladies on a first date? What is your move on a first date?
What do I do to him? Or you mean where do I go? Or
Where do you go? What do you do? Not.
Usually I
Other
sit in
than
the
whipping
parking
it
lot
out.
2 hours before they get there, and I wait, and I just stare. There was actually one first date I went on, and the girl walked over to me, and I opened up my hatchback. I go, "I'm gonna throw you in here," and I had already been drinking at that time, and I was joking around. And she's like, "Okay," and I was like, "Oh wow,
Nice.
that was impressed me." No, what do you do on a first date?
Is it okay? Ladies at the table that will talk. Since there's one of you that will talk. What is it? Is a movie? Is dinner and a movie? Is that played out? Would that get you to a second?
Movies are the worst.
Is
first
that?
date.
I guess is that
because
Well,
you
there's
don't
no
talk to
communication,
anybody.
yeah, I mean-
That's
Okay.
what we did on our first date.
Well,
That was like
yeah.
half our first date, though.
I think a movie and a dinner and a
Dinner
movie's
movie.
fine.
Okay.
For
They
a
also
first
went and saw
date-
Hostel.
Would you like to tell them? My now wife didn't know that we were on a date at the time of our date. She's like, I thought we were just hanging
We
out.
worked at the movie theater. And
Ooh.
we all
Why is
just
this guy in
went.
my house?
But
Why did you sleep in my bed last night?
Dating's changed.
Dating has changed,
It's
has it?
Big time. So I work with a single guy who's 35, 36 years old, and he
What a
does
I have a
lot of-
girlfriend.
What a weirdo.
and they go to bars, they drink, it's like you can't have a serious relationship after that. There's always. Sorry, we're gonna get into stuff that I don't think that we should probably get into.
Why not?
We've gone out with him before, and it's always like, all right, guys, you don't need to wait for me. I got a ride.
Okay, so
Every-
she's
Oh.
taking. Okay, so he's taking the girl home.
Oh yeah.
Or she's-
She's
okay.
taking him home.
Yes, and I'm sorry, but what?
Is he like a good-looking dude?
No.
No.
oh.
Thank you, potential listener. Yes, you are a good-looking person.
No, but I would say he's always
He's going for the ones and twos at the bar?
yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Beer goggles.
Yeah.
No.
Because
So,
No offense to our 1 and 2 listeners.
so okay,
Please keep
so
listening.
a movie. Okay,
You're
a
a
movie,
10 to me.
So Joe, you said a movie's a bad idea. What's a good idea then?
I don't think a movie's a bad idea. Why is a movie a bad idea?
Because, well, I mean, you
Well,
don't
if
talk.
you go to dinner first, I guess. You got to have some kind of communication. A movie, you're like,
Dinner,
you probably shouldn't talk.
Oh, Steve, you got something. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Steve,
During
you
a
go.
movie, you're just like, isn't Leonardo DiCaprio just fascinating?
But you're also talking to somebody who just genuinely loves movies.
Yeah, I
Depends
mean,
on the person, I guess, right?
no, I think the first date just go somewhere public, out in the open, so they know they're not going to get raped. That's usually what it boils down
Big tip.
to.
No rape. date.
Well lit area, parking
Yeah.
lot.
They're not going to be a lampshade in some creepy apartment later.
Right,
Yeah. okay.
right.
Got
If
it.
you make it to date 2 and get the last 4 of their social, you're fucked. No, you go somewhere public. I don't know, man. Where have I gone? I think I like the whisk. Oh man, I can't. I'm bad with remembering shit.
How do you feel about
Sajay?
Sajay?
That would be hilarious. Actually, you know what? You could go plop down at. Not that you should, but you could, as long as you're not up on the stage. As long as you can talk to people, because that's what you
So
want.
a strip club, would, in your opinion, would be a good first date. No.
I would give that maybe a 2 out of 10.
So, ladies that will talk at the table, not movie. What's a good idea? Because here's the thing for the males that we're probably...
You have to think of where
our
we're
audience
at,
is mostly
too.
males, I would assume. Our audience is mostly males, I would guess.
So
And
are we
should you
talking-
pay?
Is this
So-
is this all first dates? Because
It doesn't have to be first dates, but
Okay.
beginning of dating.
It all depends if you know them or not. If they're brand new and they're a complete stranger, then you want to get to talk to them. If you've been friends with them for a while, then you kind of know them already.
When
Poking that.
Quit! Why do you lean
It's a
away from?
microphone.
It's not a
It's-
penis. It's a microphone.
Yeah.
Hashtag feminism.
Yeah, it's how you communicate to
It's
the
not going to
internet.
shoot something out the end of it, so it's fine.
So our first few dates, we did like 5 things in the whole night, and we stayed out till like 2 in the morning.
I think
Oh,
on our
shit.
second date, he made me watch Star Wars.
Sorry, I didn't realize. You made her watch Star Wars, like the whole
I
trilogy.
didn't.
That's how you
Make
know
her.
it's a keeper.
Yeah.
If she can get through Star Wars.
Let's watch the trilogy.
Wait, it was dates 2 through 4, and we watched the original trilogy.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. All right, so a good date idea that we and I don't know if this was when we first started dating. I mean, it wasn't when we first started dating, but we did a cooking class.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It was
That's
awesome.
cool. That's a really good idea.
Oh.
I think the
Did
point
you-
is to
Oh, go
be
ahead.
genuine or be unique. Do
Yeah.
something
Did,
different.
did they mix the hands together with the dough?
No, I was gonna say, was it like a movie where like
Yeah.
stuff got everywhere, and then Aaron goes over to your face like, is like wiping shit on your face?
No, we'd been married for a while.
The next thing you know, there's
Oh.
flour on his penis. Like this penis is not going to clean itself.
But I think it really could
I was trying to think of the word.
I try that once a week.
Oh look, I got flour on my phallus.
I wasn't masturbating. I was just cleaning it. Went off.
it could be good for a first dating though, because there's usually people there
Why does
with
it look
you,
like powdered milk over here?
which helps with the conversation.
Well, here,
This conversation will be
I think,
fun.
and here's the thing: you guys were dating at a younger age.
Yeah.
You're dating at an older age than what they were when they first started dating. Steve,
Yeah,
you've
but
been in a
how
relationship
long?
for a year. What was the things that you did at the beginning when you guys first started dating?
First off, it's been 3 months too long.
And he's not denying it.
No, I did
I
say
wish
that.
Lori was here. Lori beat the shit out of
I'm
him.
gonna make a point real quick. Do you think it's easier dating when you're a little bit older, when you've been established in your career a little bit longer, that you have more money to spend to try to impress her a little bit more? Is it easier that
No,
way?
I don't think girls care about being impressed.
Yeah,
No.
then
Luckily, she knows I'm broke.
you got.
yeah.
Fine. Hashtag happy
The
divorce.
like cool girls don't care about being impressed. The
The gold digging whores. is what
gold
you're trying to
diggers
say?
are going to be like, well,
Yeah.
you drive a Honda Fit, so just you can text me, I guess. If you want to.
Here's something about dating a younger woman. You can take her to a bar and buy a drink for her, and then she can drink for the night. And that usually works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hashtag Aaron. I won't say her last name.
Oh.
No, her.
Oh. Jesus. Well, we know a couple of them.
Well, yeah.
Hence, when we first started dating, I was not 21.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Minor
that's
in possession, Jay.
Well, here's the question. All right, here's the question.
Oh.
It was the same place I was drinking at 20, so.
Okay,
How-
okay, Pedo J.
How is it different now that you're entering? You guys are entering the dating pool at an older age versus when you're, high school, college age. Is it that much different?
I think it's much easier.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it is.
easier.
It is easy.
Believe it or not. Remember when you asked me?
Unless you're
Is it
still
much,
taking
now,
out girls
question, you guys,
from the
she's
high
not
school,
talking
college
like
age.
she's talking. Is it much easier because you guys just don't deal with the bullshit? Where when you're younger, you'll deal with the drama. Where when you're older, you go, look, either I'm going to like you right away, and I'll be honest with you if I like you or not. What's the difference?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. More honest and just.
You don't waste time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear this, Tony.
Declare your love for her now.
Yeah. Come on, Rico Suave. Get the fucking cheers going again. Goddamn, come on.
Jesus. Well, yeah, it's just like the no bullshit clause. Like, okay, if it's not going to work out, you just not going to work out.
You dentist system. Separate entirely.
That's right.
Yes.
I guess.
I mean,
okay,
the worst thing, she's going to put like a dead rabbit in my mailbox or something.
I mean,
She is
why do you
the,
wanna keep scratching me?
The red.
Like when you date when you're older, it's a little different. Like drink number 2, the girl's already talking about her fallopian tubes.
Because here's the
Usually when I have a third beer, I'm totally open to sex on the first date. And like, huh?
I'm like, do
Waiter?
you want to see my urethra?
Because here's the thing: is it different now because of technology too? But I don't mean because of online dating. I mean because
Tinder.
well, not even Tinder. Well, I guess you could throw Tinder into it, but just texting alone. Is it that much easier to date? Is it easier to date now than when we were younger because there's that disconnect? There's not that personality. I don't have to stare you in the face and actually go, "Hey, would you go on a date with me?" Where now they probably go, "Hey, want to go on a date with me?" In text.
Oh yeah,
Because if you didn't see
people
him,
go on way more dates now.
because you had to have a connection with different people.
Yeah.
It's like school
is it-
or.
Have you ever talked to like a 17-year-old today?
Oh Jesus
They're
Christ!
mentally retarded. They can't look at you in the eye and they can't talk. I mean, I'm twice their age now, and they're
But I
just
think that
social.
could-
They're smart as fuck, but they're socially awkward.
I think texting and our technology can actually hinder people's ability to find somebody that's
They
right for
connect
them.
with, yeah.
Right, because you are going to make a snap judgment based on
On Snapchat,
right?
Well, here
you have a 10 seconds to
here's
like.
the flip side of that argument: is it easier traditionally the guy, is it easier to send that text versus walk up to that girl and actually ask her face? Where you go, okay, I just gotta sum up the courage to go, boom, boom, send, or is it easier to? Is it still just as hard?
does it have
Is it just as hard to hit that send button, or versus going up to the girl and looking her in the eye? and
You
go,
should
"Hey,
just
we got
go
it."
But
up
why
and
does
ask
it have
her.
to be the guy?
Oh, no,
Tradition, I
it's
said traditionally.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Okay.
Which that's changed now. I would argue that's changed
Yes.
a lot. Where
Okay.
it seems it's more mutual now, right? With the texting.
Yeah.
That's how I would say.
Fish
yeah,
lips. Fish lips.
I've had girls for sure just ask me out, either text or just face to face. They're like, "We should go to a Blues game." I'm like, that's code for sex.
Did I ask you out on our first?
My girl,
Yes,
you
you
like
did.
Vladimir
You
Sobotka?
asked him out.
What?
We worked together, and she changed her schedule so we'd be off on the same day.
Oh. Wow.
That's pretty hot.
Hashtag,
I'm wearing Aaron's hoodie right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Are your nipples
I
hard?
changed my schedule.
No, because I'm nice and toasty warm.
Oh.
It smells pretty.
Baby powder.
So I would also argue, though, so I think a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on needing to get into conversation on the first date and get to know each other, but it's very nerve-wracking. You're nervous. You don't know the person. So I would argue you do not need to get into those kinds of deep conversations on the first date. Do something fun that is just going to let
Yeah,
off
there's no need for deep conversation because they're already sending beef pics or dick pics already.
Which that's changed a lot too.
Yeah.
Do we
That's
all-
what
do
it
we all
is.
agree?
It's serious. I know it
Yeah.
sounds stupid, but they're doing it.
Because all of us here, we're all in our 30s, right? I would say we're
Yeah.
all 30s.
Yep.
Okay.
Tony's the old fuck.
Nope.
Tony's 52.
She's older than I am.
Can we all agree that kids, or not kids, but younger adults, I'd say let's say early 20s, 18s to early 20s, they were way more progressive than we are as far as just being easier in regards to sex, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just socially easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget the personality. She's got a great vertical smile. This one's a keeper. Let's go.
And that's the thing you're saying is the dick pics and the sending the text.
It's
That's
what
not,
it is.
it seems like that's the commonplace now versus the whole what's going on?
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
is
yeah,
that, is
a
that
dick-
expected now? Is
a
that
dick
expected
pic's like
now?
an interview.
I don't want to see dick pics, honestly.
Well, that's
Why?
why I don't send them to you. Ow!
Well, is that that's a
I was
typical
expecting a hit,
generation.
and I was like, ow.
Would
Okay.
you have ever been okay with a guy sending you a dick pic at 17 years old?
Hold on.
Not now either.
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
Matt,
you might
delete
want
those.
to. You might want to delete my snap. I just.
Matt's over there sticking Big Bird in her face right now. She's like, "Stop it."
But there's a lot of talk about dick pics, but it goes both ways. The women are sending nude pictures of the men.
Yeah.
Dragon.
They should.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Dragon was showing them off.
Oh, that's
It's about
right.
hashtag progressive.
Yeah.
Is that progressive?
Hashtag
Is it-
Clitosaurus Rex, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Hey, China died.
That means... Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Here's a question: would we have done the same thing if the technology would have been available at our time?
I just took a Polaroid
Yeah.
of my... I took a Polaroid
we
of my
were talking
dick.
think
about.
we would've-
We were
Hey.
talking about if, like, when I was in a fraternity at SEMO. I've told so many of my friends, and we all agreed. We go, man, we'd get in so much trouble if, like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
technology was around right
I
now.
know.
than
I
it was.
back then, I took a Polaroid of my dick. Then I sent like a first class stamp, Put it in an envelope.
No, you did not. You sent that in the mail for real?
No, you did not.
No, you did
I
not.
didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
You gullible bastard.
God, that would have been awesome, though.
Yeah.
Tony's like, develop, goddammit. Come on.
Here's the
shaking
thing.
it.
that
Knowing-
the picture,
knowing this
or-
bastard, you might have done it. You might have. In a drunken rage, yes, you might have.
Maybe I'll still do it.
He took a photo and sprayed it with
Can you
cologne,
buy-
and then he put it in a envelope.
Can you still buy Polaroid film? I don't even know if you can buy Polaroid film
Probably,
anymore. Can you?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Totally, bro.
But it's probably like a hipster thing now, right?
yeah.
Oh,
we need
It's
to
like
stop
eBay.
at Walgreens on the way home.
Jen, I'll give you my address.
Oh, man.
I got
She just sits there and shakes her head. She's like,
for Christmas.
"You ain't getting none of this, boy."
Yeah.
For Christmas, we got to send Polaroid dick pics to the Solomon. I mean, not the
We
Solomon.
want to do that for the Nerdcast?
I'll show you
send
guys. I
Christmas
just got a
cards
photo
like dick pics to each
texted
other.
me of myself covering my junk with about 20 of my friends, and somebody just like erased all of our junk and sent it back to me. It was from 9 years ago. It was in Las Vegas.
Nice.
We're at a bar that's shut down now, but
I wonder why.
I don't know. Probably because they let a lot of underage dudes come in and just drop their pants. Also, I probably shouldn't have admitted that.
Hashtag Michael Jackson.
So, okay. What is the one thing for the guys at the table? We'll go around. We'll go around. I'll start with Tony. What's the one date that you do to impress the girl the most? What do you think? What would be your go-to move?
My go-to move. I go to the ATM. I take out whatever my credit limit will allow me.
There's usually a fee.
Yeah, there's a fee.
Yeah.
I'll spend 10% of it, but I just have the cash, available. Then I just go put it back in the bank the next day, whatever I don't use. And then, and then I whip out my penis.
So you have no go-to move.
that's-
Oh no, sorry. And,
A legit date.
To
legit idea.
to impress,
There's a bunch of us in a bar in Vegas.
what the fuck?
We go all out when we do shit. And there's
Apparently.
me right there. That's my blur out.
Oh,
It hasn't gotten any bigger since.
Oh, man.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like sense of humor is kind of a big deal. I'm not the funniest dude on the planet by any means, but if you can't make a chick laugh, what's the fucking point?
That's still
my
not a
thing.
date, but okay, we'll go around.
Oh, a date. Or date. I think you meant what do I do on a date to
Yeah.
impress?
Where do you take her? What do you do? What's the first a unique thing that you do for like a first or second date?
Bedroom pounded out.
In that order.
In
Yeah.
that order.
Yeah. I'm like,
Steve, what do you got? Steve, what do you got? You got something classy?
I mean, I just took Lori to dinner the first time we went. We went to Longhorn, and then we went to bar somewhere else. That was it. I mean, just
So
something
dinner and a
simple.
bar.
Who
Yeah.
did you pay?
I did.
I don't know if he's lying. I need
No,
Lori here to verify.
I did.
Did you win a 50-50 and not give it back?
All right, Joe, what do you got? What's unique? What would you pull out?
I don't know if
my
I,
penis.
Right.
Sorry.
Have her put some footprints on my fucking dashboard.
Slide across a hardwood floor after taking her Adderall before she had to go teach school the next day.
You guys know everything about my life.
know.
Why do I even need to say anything?
So you got
Thanks, Match.com. If you ever want to meet
Potential
anybody
sponsor.
like crazy, go on Match.com.
I don't
And
know.
when I mean crazy, I mean they're on like 6 different medications just so they don't kill you,
Oh Jesus!
Nice.
which is the best, actually.
So you got nothing. Steve had.
I don't know. I mean, what do you do
And
to
you wonder
impress
why
somebody?
there's.
I don't know.
All right,
I don't
so
have to do much.
just whip it out. Yeah.
No, they already know my story. Nerdcast.com. You know how many times I got
Mung,
laid from
hashtag
Nerdcast?
Flash out the business card.
That's right.
He just whips
You're
it out.
Joe Dust?
Oh my
shit.
god! Joe Dust drinking space dust right
Yeah.
now,
Oh.
Oh, nice. All right, Jay.
which
what
I
do you-
used to call that cocaine, but
Now it's a beer from like Seattle or something.
At this point, it's just getting a babysitter.
Oh.
But,
Jay whips out the
How'd you get the
babysitter
babysitter?
number.
but I mean, I guess what worked with Aaron was movie and dinner and hanging out. And
Lots of alcohol.
yeah. Yeah.
I was just happy he could get me beer.
What? Why does this wine taste funny? I don't
Wait,
know.
so Aaron, you
Bill
were
Cosby.
how old?
Jesus.
20?
I was 20. Yeah.
How much older are you than Aaron?
Like
Can't be
year and a
much.
half.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Savage scandal.
Savages.
Hey, baby, I can buy alcohol.
Steve, is that
Hey,
a
do you want some
scandal?
sky blue or something that?
Steve, is that a scandal?
It is a scandal. Oh,
God,
Jesus.
scandal.
But they're looking lovingly into each other's eyes.
So some good date ideas. If you're artsy, take her to an art museum. If you're active, go on a bike ride. If you are into music, take her to a concert.
Oh yeah, I've been.
If you like to gamble, go to a casino.
There you go.
If you like porn,
Even if she doesn't like to gamble, take her to a casino. Yeah.
Okay.
totally, bro.
Jen, what do you like?
Come on, don't
I don't
shake
like
your head
microphones
no.
in my face.
Vow of
Aaron
silence.
has the gum this time. She doesn't.
I blacked out.
Oh,
Matt. Did you talk about your first date? Oh yeah, it was movie theater,
Yeah, we were.
but she didn't know it was a date.
We didn't know. She didn't know.
What
They were
movie was
technically
it?
working
The
at the
movie
time.
was Mask of Zorro.
Ooh.
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
And
actually that was
Anthony
pretty good.
Hopkins.
Anybody do any skiing in the theater?
Oh, I get it.
So here's another good date that you probably couldn't get away with
Savage.
today
Yes.
is
Okay.
make her
Bitch.
invite her over and make dinner for her. But
If
you couldn't
only
get
I
a-
cooked.
You couldn't get away with that because she'd probably be freaked out that you.
Tony's like, hey, do you like Hormel
'Cause that's the
chili in a
difference
can?
with the internet today and the horror stories.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
no.
go ahead.
She's making a good point. Where can you do that any longer? Can you invite a girl to your house for your first date and make her dinner?
No.
No way, right?
Don't do that.
Because of safety
maybe
concerns,
second
right?
or third. Maybe.
Then you're going to end up asking her, it puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again
Yeah,
or something.
exactly.
Like, you know.
Cosby sweater.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag Urban Dictionary.
Jesus.
How do you feel about mung on date 3?
Do you have any relatives that have recently?
Oh,
passed?
Elbow drop from a tombstone.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're going to segue.
Civil War?
No, we talked
Oh,
about Civil
okay.
War last episode.
Oh?
Kind of.
Go watch it, Tony.
I will.
I know. But let's segue into
For first date, I'll go there.
psychology of women.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
Do you want
Christ.
to do that? Well,
Fuck me.
That's probably not.
Psychology of a woman.
Yeah.
Which pedal's the gas pedal again? Oh, sexism. Hashtag Donald Trump.
that's
I'm
sexism,
kidding.
not psychology.
Oh, sorry.
But that,
kidding.
no,
Go
that
ahead.
leads into what we're talking
Go.
about.
I'm sorry.
Make America great again.
Because we talked about before we recorded was I found a thread on a forum where it talked about a guy was taking a psychology of women class, and they talked about different types of sexism, in which he wrote the following. He says there's modern sexism, hostile sexism, and benevolent sexism. Modern sexism is exclusive to women because fuck men. Hostile sexism is stuff like catcalling and other stupid stuff. I didn't really bother to pay attention to the hostile graph because I was too focused on the list of benevolent sexist acts. Did you know that holding the door open for a woman is benevolent sexism? What
Bullshit.
about offering your jacket to her in the cold weather? Is that sexism? So we turn it over to the ladies and go, is that sexist? Is that a sexist act to hold the door open for a lady?
No, I don't think it's sexist at all.
We actually talked probably in the last couple of weeks about teaching our 5-year-old son how to treat a woman, and one of the things specifically mentioned was opening a door.
And is that commonplace now for parenting? Do you find that most parents these days will teach their younger children to do that? I don't see it ever. I don't see anybody to do it.
At 5, we're teaching him not to burp and fart in front of the girls.
Well, what I hate is just anywhere in a public place, you hold the door open for somebody.
They don't say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
me mad.
Like, are you you're entitled? Like, fuck you, dude.
It's because they have their iPhone earbuds in, and
You think that's
they don't
what it
give a
is?
fuck.
They don't.
So,
I work at a restaurant. They don't.
They just don't care.
No. Or you're behind them with a kid, and they're just like, whatever. I'm like,
but in the
what's a
thread,
gentleman thing to do, right?
yeah.
I hold it open for guys and girls at work all the time.
Like,
Like especially
if
if they have food and shit from the
Yeah.
cafeteria. That's where I sit.
Or if I walk in first, I at least we'll hold the door open. Like, hey, here you go.
The door.
But at least say fucking thank you. You know.
they're like,
That
hold the
doesn't happen.
door! Hold the door! And I'm like, I got it.
Hold on.
This
Hold on.
is Sparta.
So, but in the
Tony
thread,
does not get it.
in the
I don't
thread,
get it.
there's
Fuck
there's
Game
a
of
woman
Thrones.
who speaks up who says that men don't hold doors for her because of the way she looks.
She was a chubby dyke, yes.
No.
Dude. I don't care if
According
you're,
to the thread.
I don't care if
I
you're
didn't say that.
I don't
The
care if you're a
thread
big
said
girl
that.
with a
It was tied
mustache. I'll
down.
still hold the door, man.
Now,
Oh.
I don't know that I think that that's 100% necessarily an argument against or for sexism, but it's true.
You think guys hold the door open for only good-looking girls?
Absolutely. I can tell you from personal
I see it at
experience.
work though. The guys will like bum rush to get to the to open the door or do something
What,
for
for,
a
like-
pretty girl.
Oh,
Yes, I can
Oh
tell you
yeah,
from
they
personal
will like.
experience.
Oh, totally get a beach for this.
Yeah, dude, she's gonna fuck me on my desk when I hold the door for her.
They don't get anything from it, but they just get pleasure out of doing it because they're pretty.
It's almost like if they like and comment on their Twitter, like their tweets. It's weird.
Well, here's the thing. Do you guys think this is different for us here in the Midwest? I think this might be more of a left coast issue. Really? Because I don't think that happens here very much. I think, for the most part, I see most guys doing this, at least at our age, working.
Dude, I have
People always hold
I
the
have
door
women
open.
hold the door for me all the time.
When
Like
I-
it's just like a polite thing to do, you know?
When I was, before I lost all my weight, men did not. I mean, I wouldn't. Yes, okay, some men did, but I wouldn't say that I experienced it often. When I lost my weight, I'm telling you what, it was like boom. They started holding doors for
Oh,
me.
really?
Yes, they started opening doors for me. I think I made a comment to Jay about it one
Are you
time.
trying to say
And then I
men are
started
dogs?
opening the door.
No, it's probably not even something that they think about. I don't even think you guys think about it.
It's just it's subconscious to us.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't.
But
I don't know.
Well, here's another.
I
thing.
don't doubt. No, I don't doubt what you're saying. I just, for me personally, I'm just not a. Well, I'm not a dick. I don't think so.
Well, here's another thing.
I'll hold the door
Have you
open.
guys
I
seen,
disagree, but-
have you guys
Yeah.
seen the thing, Sir and Ma'am?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big thing about Sir and Ma'am. I've always been, since high school, is a big thing that was taught to us, Sir and Ma'am. That's going away. Do you ever hear a kid say to another adult, "Ma'am, excuse me," or you know,
In the South, maybe.
maybe in the
That's
South?
about it.
But
yeah.
do you think is it
Very rarely.
is that something that should that still be commonplace? Is that or is that too old and maybe that's outdated? Do you guys think that's outdated, Sir and Ma'am?
Well,
I
you
generally-
can't anymore because you don't really know if it's a sir or ma'am. So
Oh,
I guess.
shit.
Our-
hashtag transgender.
Our son will do it. I will call him sir, and he'll call me sir back, and it's more of a playful thing. But he's understanding. It's respectful too.
If it's somebody if I don't know, I'm trying to get their attention, then I'll be like, I'll say sir or ma'am in that regard. But
Yeah. No, I mean, I do every once in a while, but it's not anything that's routine, I guess.
yeah,
The holding the door thing, though, I noticed. I mean, I do that for everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. But there are people that just walk through and don't give a shit.
yeah,
You know?
It's
And
like,
they
what the
know you're
fuck?
5 feet behind them.
yeah.
Like, okay, well, thank you.
So back to the sex, because I'm taking over from Matt because he had to walk away. Back to the sexism thing. So the thread talks about I think they were talking about pay in the thread, right?
I think so.
Yeah, women make what? It's 77 cents on the dollar, essentially, or something compared
And
to.
that's another. Personally, I can tell you that is God's honest truth. So I'm going to be very give out some very personal information here. I actually am a higher rating than Jay at work, but we make the same amount of money. It doesn't make any sense. Like I should be making more money than him, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you're smarter than him, too.
Well, yeah.
But I got the look, so
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
But yes, I can honestly say that that's true. And
Yeah, but he's got to pay for your dinner, so it's like you got to offset those costs.
I haven't even done that much research into it, but I saw some guy go, if you do the research, there's no difference in pay. I'm like,
That's
I don't know. I
bullshit.
think
Yeah.
people wouldn't be drumming up a lot of...
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, the women being paid less, that's legit. When
No,
people
yeah.
like that, like...
No, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they say it's not, I'm like, you're full of shit.
I go,
Hashtag Fox News. But,
But I'm not some feminist. I mean, I don't.
well, no.
You know,
No, but if it's a fact, it's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But especially if you're a higher level doing something, else, it's...
Yeah, we have the same amount of years of experience.
What the fuck is that?
mhm.
I don't know.
Sorry. I was hearing some weird shit in my headphones.
Yeah, I mean, you can look up anything. Here it says it's 79%, whatever. Still, 79 to 100.
It's just curious to me, though, like, because I think women have come so far in the women's movement. It's just curious to me that still lags. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. If you're doing the same damn job, you get paid the same. It's just...
This
I don't
goes to
know.
2014.
It's a
but it
common
says
sense thing.
From 1974, it was 59% to of what men made. Now it's 79% of 2014. So I guess if I look at this chart, I should say, Aaron, what are you complaining about? It's gone up 20% in the last,
30 years.
4 decades.
Yeah,
whatever.
40 years. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you missed it. We
So
were
there's
talking
still a
about-
gap. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's...
Which I think everybody knows, but yeah, apparently some people are going, there's not a gap. If you do the real studies and...
It's bullshit, dude.
It's only 77% in Missouri.
Right. Oh, wait, is that on here?
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, yeah, there you go, 77% Missouri.
Matt, you missed it. We were talking about the pay.
Okay.
Jay and I work the same place. We have the same amount of experience, really, maybe a year difference. I am actually a higher level than he is, but we make the same amount of money.
He's got balls.
I won't show you what state is the worst in the pay gap.
Texas.
Missouri.
Texas.
It is
Texas.
in the South. No,
Oh.
it is Louisiana, 65%.
Jesus.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
I always say Texas because it's the worst fucking state in this country.
Texas. Let's
Thank
see.
you all. listeners in
Hashtag
Texas.
functioning retard.
Hashtag keep liking my tweets, Texas.
But-
Hashtag my
Texas is actually 79%. So
My
Higher
Twitter,
than Missouri.
my Twitter is Nyrdcast Toner. Please send me a message so I can say you fucking suck, you inbred douchebag, functioning retard, piece of fucking shits. Need to fall in the fucking ocean with fucking Mexico and die slowly in a
Tony,
fucking tsunami.
if you really,
Cut his mic.
if you roll it back, who does Tony sound like?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, he sounds like Donald Trump.
You a fucking loser.
I hate Donald Trump,
Trump
but fuck you,
2016.
Texas. Go back to Mexico.
We're building the wall.
And here's
When
the thing.
Texas goes back to Mexico, then we'll build the wall.
I'm sorry. I deal
They're
with
going to
Texas.
call it Mexicas or some shit like that.
Nexus.
I deal with functioning tards from Texas in the financial industry.
The bottom 5 in pay gap are
I fucking hate it.
Louisiana, Utah, Wyoming, West Virginia, and North Dakota.
Utah, that's because the dudes are married to 66 different fucking women.
Well, right.
And
Your
they all
wife
stay
doesn't have
home
to
barefoot and pregnant.
Right.
Hey, shut up and have kids. Oh, okay.
Tony has 2 beers and he's just really
know.
crazy, man.
That's how I'm on a first date. Give me alcohol.
Okay,
I'll tell you
now-
what's going on.
Now, without looking, who's... Well, okay, well,
California.
I'll give the top 3. Who are the top 3 best states?
California, New York.
New York.
and-
California is 8th. They're
Oh.
84%. It's actually D.C.
Okay.
They're 90%. New York and Hawaii.
Ah.
Hawaii, 86%.
H-A-W-A.
New York's 87%.
If you live in Hawaii, you have nothing to complain about ever. So
Yeah,
don't
that's
worry
kind
about
of
Hawaii.
true.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to make as much as me? Fucking go ahead. We're on the beach.
Let's not make any money. We'll just live.
Well,
I don't even know what time it is because I have a clock on my cell phone. I don't have a
DC's
watch.
probably because it's all government jobs and contracts. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it's, good luck with that. Well, we pay them equally here.
Yeah, Cali's 8. You would think California would be. Florida's actually number 6.
Holy shit, Florida is?
Florida's the
That red state?
weirdest state in the world, and they're
Holy
85%. 85%.
They're falling.
You should know that.
They're starting to go underwater. Ah, I get it.
No,
They're
that's
going underwater.
California.
What?
Going underwater.
Dude, Florida's going underwater more than the south of Florida. Are you kidding me? Marco Rubio's like, no, the climate change is not real. Koch brothers, fossil fuel industry.
But
Marco Rubio.
Tony, you've made so many people suck on dicks tonight.
Oh yeah, dude, because they're all idiots.
I gotta put one of those in there
So,
later.
but why is it? Because we work for a big
I
corporation.
missed my opportunities.
We work for a big corporation, so I don't think there's someone in HR somewhere, in New York saying, "Oh, she's a woman. We're going to give her less money."
No.
So
Hey,
I don't.
my upper management's all women for the most part.
If you would have just said your name was spelled wrong, it was A-A-R-O-N, you'd be making more than J right
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
They're like, what are they complaining about? We gave them the right to vote. What the hell?
So
God.
good date ideas, guys.
It's a show.
Yeah, really.
Come on, Jen Lash. She's like, what the fuck's wrong with him?
Your podcast is so childish. You're a bunch of fucking guys.
But we've talked
you don't
about
sound like
politics.
this.
I mean, if
we've talked
you
about
want to make
sexism.
We go all over the map.
Yeah.
we make fun of Mississippi, but Missouri and Mississippi are dead even on pay gap.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Are we just as racist as Mississippi?
Well, this is sexism.
Well, this is- yeah, I mean-
Sexism.
Well, I'm just curious because I mean Mississippi's racist.
Are we as
fuck.
racist? I'd like to think maybe sometimes we're even a little bit more.
Hashtag
I like how your
Ferguson.
voice went up to go.
Like Charlie.
I really like to think that.
I don't know. I think sometimes we may be a little bit more.
I get a lot of rules in movies. That's not nothing.
Tony, when
No.
he's drunk, he does not like anybody.
No. And he doesn't hide it either, but that's okay.
No.
Fuck you guys.
We love you, Tony.
Hashtag Nerdcast is awesome.
At least he's an equal opportunity hater.
Yeah, I hate everybody. Fuck them all.
Matt, what else you got on the list, man? You're talking into Big Bird's dick.
This is yours that you gave to me.
I
It's
know.
so feathery.
That's why I chose the black one. And then I'm like, everybody else can just take. I wanted the black one.
The big black one.
obviously.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
understand.
Bill Cosby.
How do we go from dates and sexism and feminism? We could talk about Rogue One, Star Wars.
Have we talked about Civil War yet? Captain America?
We did talk about
Oh,
that.
okay,
Ooh,
sorry.
let's talk about Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Turn your mic up real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta get my digital assistant in on this.
Let's do that.
Are you
Game of
ready, Rob?
Thrones. I don't know how you could segue into it, but I love me some Game of Thrones. So we're gonna go
Okay, hold on. So you ready?
Yep. Go.
Okay.
Good segue, though.
Alexa, who is the mother of dragons?
Daenerys Stormborn of the House Targaryen, the first of her name, the Unburnt, Queen of Marine, Queen of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men, Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, Breaker of Chains, and Mother of Dragons.
Queen of the
Fuck.
Holy shit.
And very hot.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
And
I'm
she
not
made a
allowed
whole
to say.
and she made a whole stink about not doing any nudity since the first season.
I
or
didn't read the
whatever.
books before I
It's-
No,
signed
she's doing
on.
it again.
No, that was in our contract, and that was computer generated because of the
Oh,
fire.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Which character is this?
Khaleesi,
Okay. Khaleesi.
The blonde. Or
the blonde.
the silver-haired.
He's only watched half episode.
You mean Sarah Connor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Sarah
That's
Connor.
Sarah Connor.
So you guys Jay and Aaron, they binged. How many
Majorly.
episodes did you binge?
We watched the whole current season this week.
In 1 week?
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Nice.
5 episodes last night.
Shit, that's what they
That's
did.
5
Fuck.
hours of dedication right there.
Wow.
We sent the kids to their room and watched TV.
Nice.
One of them was watching TV.
We got
the
a
other one was-
podcast to get ready for. Go to bed.
Didn't I do? What season did I do that of Arrow? I
We stayed up all night and watched season.
You watched an entire season
3.
of Arrow in one night?
Yeah, It's just,
It must
No,
have been season-
that's
That can't say-
there's
that's
no way
20
because there's like
hours, dude.
22 episodes.
Well, not the full season.
Oh,
but
okay.
he got caught up. Though it was
like 12 or 13 episodes. Yeah,
we stayed up all night.
Because
Let's
yeah,
talk
Tony.
good TV.
Arrow's good TV. still.
'Cause Tony
it's
was-
not as strong as Flash, but still good.
Because Tony was like, it was like 10:30, 11, and he's gone, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch up. He goes, okay, and then fucking 7:30.
I woke up the next morning. It's 8:30, and this fucker's still up. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Guys, see what Malcolm Merlin's
No,
doing.
no, because the thing, when you get in something, it's like, God damn it, I don't want to stop. Because when you stop, what happens?
And Netflix teases you like that. It's like you got 7 seconds
Well,
to
no,
decide,
'cause
dude.
you
You got
know
7 seconds.
Like you'll be watching something, it's like, oh, all right, I gotta stop. Then it's like, fuck, do I want to keep going or pick up later? It's like, no, okay, go.
Yep.
All right, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of
Sorry.
Thrones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Game of
All right,
Thrones.
so
Yeah,
I
you know.
actually am starting to like Sansa a little bit.
Sansa's character's changed a lot since the beginning of the show. She's gone from weak, unsure of herself, really ditzy almost,
Going
wanting to,
with the societal influences.
wanting to. All her thoughts.
All
were,
she wanted was Joffrey's kids.
She wanted to
Season,
be
like,
queen.
one.
She wanted to be queen. That's
Yeah.
what she wanted to do. And
Yeah.
she thought that'd be the easiest way to be queen. But now she's turning into an actual leader, is what she's doing now. So. But yeah, Sansa, her character is going very well. The season's been a lot. The reason why I feel this season's been good is because the story's moving forward. You see how things are starting to pay off in the story, where storylines are going to start to collide. Where
Yeah.
everything's been very separated, and they're doing character development. And this season, they're going, okay, we're going to make all this pay off, and which it did in the last episode.
Well, shit, aren't they at the end of the book or whatever? Or
They're
They've
past the
passed
end of the
books.
book.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
all right,
past
so.
the end of the books, but they're working off his outline. They're detailed
Yeah.
outline
Yeah.
to work
He
off
had
of.
like 70% of the story done for this season. Gave it to the writers, and they just took it and went with it.
Okay.
Okay, so far this season for you two, that since you've caught up, what has been your favorite episode so far?
Oh, the last one.
Battle of the
Battle of the
Bastards. Okay, which would be consensus. That would be because the most action packed and the most payoff.
Well, and as I was sitting there watching it, and those bodies were piling up on Jon Snow, and like I felt like I couldn't breathe either, like he was.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Could you believe that you were actually watching TV, or do you think that was more movie production? That was almost
That was
movie
movie.
production, and I can only imagine how much money they put into that one.
I saw some
That's
shit on
not my-
Facebook. It took 25 days to shoot that
25
scene.
days to
25
that one
days to
scene?
shoot that scene, and it was fuck, I forgot the dollar amount, but it was 25 days for that one scene, and then the dollar amount was.
You would
fucking-
think that money would be a no issue for them at this point because they know that's the
What's
main
the
one of the
biggest
main
show on
reasons
TV?
one of the main reasons
Easily.
to subscribe to HBO would be to
Oh,
get
yeah.
access to that show.
That's not my favorite episode. My favorite episode is when Jon Snow and Sansa reunite and Benjen comes back. I just felt the whole entire series. It's you just feel like the Starks are these. You just have a heart for them, and it just feels like you said. I kind of feel like it's starting to pay off.
something good finally happened there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gave you some hope that something good would actually happen to the good guys, right?
Well, no shit,
And so they're like, Rickon, run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, because fucking what Ned gets killed in season 1. You're like, oh,
Like in the first.
clearly he's not a fucking.
No, that was the end of the first season. But you're like, he's the main character.
They had the balls to kill
and
the
then
main
they
character,
chop his
yeah.
head off.
He's the shit. He's the dude on all your promotional material.
Yeah.
And like, oh, he's dead.
But it's Sean Bean, so he dies in everything.
Apparently, so it's like, okay, he's
So
And then who's the dude in the Red Wedding? Is that
That's Rob Stark.
Rob Stark? Okay.
which we were all getting behind him, right? We're gonna
Yeah,
go, hey,
like,
this guy
oh,
can
it's like,
follow.
holy
he's gonna be
shit.
the leader.
Well,
He
and
would
it's
send
not
the
only
army.
him; it's his wife, his mother.
Oh yeah, it's
His
Everyone
baby.
would-
Killed the
That was an
baby.
awesome episode.
That was a great episode.
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you.
So
I'm drinking one of these.
perfect.
I'm drinking a Two
Yeah.
Brothers.
Two bros. What's up, bro?
Two breasts?
Yeah, what's up?
Two breasts.
So, are any of you guys here at the table familiar with the theory of R plus L equals J?
What?
Have you guys looked that up online as far as R plus L equals J?
no.
There's a fan theory out there in which there's a lot of backstory to the Game of Thrones in regards to the mythology, which will lead up to the Great War against the White Walkers. And R plus L equals J equals, in the very early first season, they talked about, is it Lysa or Lisa? It's Ned Stark's sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who
Which-
Baratheon wanted. Who's in love with? Yeah.
Baratheon's
Okay.
in
All right.
love with
Okay.
her. But
And they showed a little bit of her in this season in flashbacks where Bran is
Mhm.
sitting there watching.
Correct. And there is a Targaryen. His name is Rhaegar Targaryen, and he's the Mad King's brother.
Yeah.
And the Mad King's brother was married to another woman, but he fell in love with Ned Stark's sister. And the theory is that after his brother fell in love with her, they took her away. And the Stark mythology was that Lysa was raped by the Targaryen.
Yeah.
But there's another theory that really that didn't occur. Really, the two fell in love with each other, and Jon is the son of Ned's sister and a Targaryen. So technically, Jon's a Targaryen. He is technically the brother of Daenerys. And so since he is technically a Targaryen, technically he has the rightful claim to the Iron Throne. And we're waiting to see if in this last episode if that comes to fruition.
Okay,
That's-
I've heard a little bit about
Ah.
that.
I already think I know what.
And there's
gonna
also a
happen
theory that
tomorrow.
Tyrion is a Targaryen as well, because there's a theory that
Tyrion Targaryen.
because there's a myth of what's called the three dragon riders, and since there's three dragons, there's Dracone and the other two, I don't remember their names, but you'd have Jon as a Targaryen, you'd have Daenerys as a Targaryen, and you'd have Tyrion as the third Targaryen.
I think Dragon Rider was actually on Urban Dictionary too.
It's saucy. It's saucy.
But that makes sense because he
it
goes in
makes
and
sense.
he unchains the two dragons and they have no problem with him.
Correct. So we'll see in this last episode. Apparently, what's supposed to happen is Bran's supposed to warg again and see the remainder of what happened in the Tower of Joy. I think is what it's called, or whatever. And we'll
then
see
he
what happens.
dies, right?
Do you want me to tell you what I think's going to happen?
Yeah,
in the
let's
last
go-
episode?
let's keep
Westeros
it-
is going to burn to the ground.
Yes.
It's called
Do you know why?
It's called the
'Cause
Mad
there's-
Queen theory. It's
Well,
called,
there's
Well,
already a soundtrack out on YouTube, and one of
Really?
them is the last track is basically it burning to the ground.
Yeah.
They don't really specify what it is, but it's very. It's all it is piano, and it's really eerie. At
It's
the end.
it's like the Brexit.
Well,
What it is.
That's how they get out of
you
it.
got what's called
Cersei's going to
the
just
internet's
burn it
calling him
all.
Franken Mountain. They brought back Mountain back from the dead. They call him Franken Mountain. Since there's no more trial by combat, Cersei has no other choice. Cersei's going to be guilty. If she has to go to trial, she's guilty of everything.
So you're going to
she's
have
done.
some of your favorite characters dead
possibly
tomorrow.
Possibly.
Yeah.
So
That's part of the course of the show.
Right.
so we'll see what happens. That your thing's called the Mad Queen theory. I've seen a bunch of things online in regards
Now
to
we're
that.
definitely going to have to watch tomorrow night.
You have to. Otherwise, it's going to get spoiled. It'll get spoiled online or somehow on the
So
radio or something.
we were talking about the heirs though, the Stark heirs,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about there's Jon, there's Sansa, Arya, and Bran,
Yes.
and well, there's also Benjen as well.
Yeah.
But we were talking, well, is Jon Snow really a rightful heir because
He's a bastard.
He's
No.
a bastard. Okay, so
Sansa
he
would get Winterfell. She's the oldest.
So okay, but back to Jon Snow being a Targaryen.
Possibly.
Would he be a bastard though? Because
No, he would not be a bastard. He would be the rightful. He would have the rightful claim to the throne. He's the son of the Mad King that was assassinated.
Okay, yeah, but Jon Snow is the son of according to what we know now.
So the Mad King's a Targaryen. His brother was a Targaryen. The Targaryens would have the throne. There's no other Targaryens besides. The last Targaryen technically now would be Daenerys.
Yeah, but
Unless Jon is one.
Okay, but why wouldn't Jon Snow, according to the way the story is now, before thinking he's a Targaryen, under that same logic, why isn't he in rightful heir? Because he's
Rightful heir to Winterfell?
Yeah,
He's the
because-
rightful heir to the whole kingdom. He's the rightful heir to all 7 kingdoms.
Yeah, but no. Okay, so let's say he's not a Targaryen.
Okay.
Let's say he really is Ned Stark's son, bastard son.
Mhm.
Okay, why isn't he the rightful
Because
heir?
he's a bastard.
But he would be the bastard for.
He has to be. And the way the show works, you have to be claimed as a Stark. He'd have to be a Stark. He's not a Stark.
Like we have
So-
with Ramsay. His
with
dad
Ramsay,
claimed him. Yeah.
Ramsay's dad claimed him as a Bolton. I guess what.
But he
claimed
was
him as
never
a-
okay. So jump back to the theory that he's a Targaryen.
Mm-hmm.
He was never claimed as a Targaryen, and he's a bastard.
He was never claimed as a Targaryen because they hid the fact that he was a Targaryen. They didn't want him to be a Targaryen because the theory was the Baratheons would kill all the Targaryens so the Baratheons could get the throne. They were going to go through and they wanted to protect Jon from dying as a baby. They believed that they would have killed Jon as a baby so that they could get the throne. Very, very so intricate. The backstory of Game of Thrones is so in depth. There's so many details.
But the whole show's that way.
Oh yeah, the entire show's that way. Every character's got a backstory.
So really, what you're saying is that because they were worried about his life, they didn't claim him as a Targaryen.
Correct.
So therefore, he would still be a rightful heir.
Basically, the theory is that his sister asked Lysa, or Lisa, I can't remember how to pronounce it, asked Ned to protect him by claiming him as his own. That's how they protected him. So that way they would never know that he was a Targaryen, so they tried to kill him.
So how bad would it suck to be Theon right now?
Theon?
Yeah.
As far as not having a dick, yeah, it sucks.
The whole thing.
No.
His sister gets more action than he does now.
The sister is getting action at the bay or whatever. Is it Slaver's Bay that she did that at? I can't remember where they were at. I don't remember the
They
Yeah.
hadn't gone yet.
But the
They
fact
hadn't
they made
gone
her
yet.
a lesbian in the show was awesome. Yeah. I mean,
Aaron said
This
it
show
was
does
awkward
everything.
watching her and Daenerys.
it was awkward, yeah.
I think that was all purpose too.
Yeah.
No.
Hashtag
No,
feminism.
flirting. Yeah.
Lesbianism.
Oh.
Yeah.
She might be bi, dude. Daenerys might
To-
be bi.
Tony's about
And
to
now
flip
see,
it on
he's
real quick.
interested.
I was like, I mean, Theon's sister. She's
She's
that's
lesbian,
she's a
yeah.
sixer at minimum. Like, but Daenerys.
But
is
to
like,
be fair,
Daenerys
Theon
is a shot
fingered
at-
her on a horse.
yeah,
Who rememers that?
I remember that.
I do.
I mean,
Unfortunately.
Before they
Fingered his
really,
sister?
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, he
He
didn't know it
didn't-
was his sister.
Yeah, she didn't say anything to him.
Yeah, which was really weird.
Yeah. Daenerys is a
Ha
shot.
ha.
Daenerys is a shot of
Fooled
Hennessy.
you.
Theon's sister's at least a 6 to 12 pack. So I'm like, what the fuck is Daenerys, dude?
Steve, do you want to take a shot right now, real quick? Wow, Steve's very
He's been banned on doing it during podcasts.
he's very sultry right now. He's like, hey, I can't.
We can
Let's go.
No, I was gonna just say right here, or do we have to go over there? Oh, I can go right here.
Cool.
Well,
So
I have
yes,
to
Game of
get it.
Thrones has been awesome. It's been great.
There's a
I
reason
love the
why it's the
backstory.
number one show on
There's a
television.
reason why it's number
I
one.
love Jewish people.
To be fair, though, there was 3 in a row episodes that were just shit. I know, and they still, people are like, oh, they weren't that bad. Nothing happened. It was like Walking Dead, where nothing happens until the last 5 minutes, and you're like, okay, great, awesome. Like when
here
Arya,
we go, let's
when
do this.
Arya kills the waif,
Yeah.
nothing happened for 50 minutes in that episode. I'm like, cool. No, waif?
Yeah, I'm not
No, I
really
didn't call her a
crazy
Negro.
about
It was waif.
Arya's storyline right
See,
now.
at the beginning of the show, I thought they'd make her the focal point,
Yeah.
saying that eventually she would become the queen of everything because, like, oh, here's this girl, she's trying to make herself better, but I don't think. I think they failed on her story.
She's been so
they put it-
derailed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
A
They
girl
felt
has
like
no
it went
name.
the
nowhere.
girl has no. So
A girl.
here we go. Here's a good question: if you had to choose between the two shows, Walking Dead or Game of Thrones, which one would you choose?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
That's not even close. Game of Thrones,
Game of
man.
Thrones, okay.
Walking Dead's had a lot
you
of
can
bad
never
episodes.
watch Walking Dead ever again. You can never know how it ends. You don't.
Game
care.
of Thrones, man.
We're not caught up on Walking Dead, and I have no
You don't even
interest. I have no
No.
interest.
And Fear the Walking Dead's gonna. It's already flaming
All right,
out.
Jen, if you had to choose between two, which one do you go?
Except I love the daughter on Fear the Walking Dead.
I think I'd go
She's-
Game of Thrones too.
she's good.
But here's the thing, though: Game of Thrones only has
Oh,
2
yeah.
more seasons left. We don't know how many more seasons of.
Does
of
it only
Walking
have
Dead
2 left?
2 left, and plus the 2 seasons that are left, there's going to be less episodes.
Huh.
The next season will have like 8 episodes. I
And
think.
Walking Dead, is that like undetermined? How many?
And that can go on forever. They have so many more comics to cover.
But you know what? They've already tried the spin-off, and the spin-off
Because
is
they're
not
only 100
very good.
comics into
It's
Walking
not
Dead.
right. Okay.
And
They're not
he's
even
at
100 yet.
They're at 100
Yeah.
and what in the comic?
I recorded.
140?
I've had
I
trouble.
think they
going
just passed
through it.
150.
So there you go. There's
Because they said every
50
50 episodes something big happens, or issues something big happens, and I was let down with 150.
The issue I have with Walking Dead is, well, I read the comics, and it's taken way too long for them to get caught up
Sorry.
in the show with the comic, and I'm bored with it now because it's just taken too long.
The comics better.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, yeah.
Plus, I mean, how much more can they do to separate the comic from the show? Because everyone's like, well, when's this part of the comic going to happen?
He tried to lick your nipple, dude.
No, I was going to act like I was throwing up.
Oh, okay.
And
Who's going to suck your dick?
the other thing I love about games that is I'm not seeing in Walking Dead right now is, and we're not caught up in Walking Dead, but we've seen some of the most recent season. They didn't kill Glenn. That pissed me off. Like,
You don't know if they didn't kill Glenn.
well,
no.
I mean,
You mean
and
under
that-
the dumpster? The
yeah,
dumpster. Under the dumpster.
It pissed me off because in games I feel like anything goes. Anything goes.
They kill off anybody at any
Yeah.
time. No one's safe. Correct.
Yeah.
And Walking
That's what
Dead's
makes the show good, though. I think.
Walking Dead's the same way, but throwing that Glenn, that whole storyline just kind of derailed it, especially if he is the one that's going to be killed.
Kill now. Yeah. Who knows? I don't think it would be done in the show, though. I think he stays on the show.
Daryl.
I think it's Daryl. Could be Daryl.
No, it would suck if it was Daryl because that's the best character on the show.
I think it's Abraham.
I think
They'll go the safe route.
I think
It'll be
it's
Abraham.
Judith.
Well, apparently they filmed the death of
Coral. If you also Coral.
Oh,
They-
God, Tony
they
would
said-
love it.
They said they filmed the death of every single character that was there.
Just to throw everybody off.
Yeah, so they wouldn't know which one they're going to do.
Well, they really think highly of that show.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your Game of Thrones update. There's your Walking Dead update.
And that's it. That's why I sat and watched Game of Thrones for 5
Yeah.
hours last night.
But Game
Because
of,
it's awesome. It's
It was
a
worth
special
it.
update. It's
It was
worth it.
good.
It's really good. It's just they don't watch it.
The Walking Dead literally is walking some episodes.
They just walk.
They do.
It's like Lord of the Rings.
And they get to like a little cabin and a man, you know, who has homosexual tendencies walks up to him and goes, "We have a village over here. We have a wall around our neighborhood."
It's like your retirement community.
Y'all want some candy?
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Where are we on?
Where are we? Oh yeah,
We're at an hour and 14, but we were like
was 10 minutes in.
16 minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh my
it's close
God.
to an hour.
next
So
topic I
we're
have
getting
on here-
really close to an hour.
is Charlie Sheen's new rubber. Go for it, Joe.
Cool. Well, maybe I should do some research on this first.
So Charlie Sheen has a new condom out, is what it is.
Yeah.
What makes
and
his condom different than any other condom?
Well, he has AIDS.
It's a good. Well, first off, he has AIDS.
Is
So.
there AIDS preloaded into the condom so he can shoot more AIDS into someone else?
Winning.com. Okay, so it's called the, I believe it's called the Lilo Hex here. Yeah.
It's not called the Warlock? What
No.
the fuck?
It's not called, like, Tiger Blood or anything, which would be cool.
Mismarketing there.
Here we can go. We can tangent off to this. We can go a weird place with this while you research it. For the guys that aren't married, do you introduce sex toys into your relationship at any point? And at what point do you introduce them?
No, and I mean, it's a PS4 controller.
Because it vibrates, right? Yeah.
I just introduced no condoms. Condoms for chumps. Hashtag.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, it's just a new condom that it's kind of shaped like a honeycomb. Maybe you can
Like
find
the cereal honeycomb?
Well, hold on. If I find a Charlie Sheen condom,
You want to pull it up while you're looking at it too?
yeah.
Charlie Sheen's condom.
Oh, here I spelled it wrong. That's why.
So is the general consensus here that these guys that are not married
No sex
have
toys.
not introduced sex toys?
No,
No
I
sex
don't know.
toys.
I don't
Okay.
fucking
I
need
mean,
them.
you could. Hey,
It's
look,
not a
there's
marriage
dick.
meeting, though. It doesn't matter if you want to do something.
Here we go. This is what it looks like. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind
Jay's
of like
the only one who put it on the website, so you got to make sure he.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Okay, while you guys are looking that up,
Well,
what
Joe-
about
Joe,
what
it's kind
about
of like an expanding.
what about
Type
por-
in LELO hex HEX. Lilo Hex. That's the name of the condom.
Oh, here while you what's this what's Lemonade now as far as this Beyonce thing?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that shit. I
What
fucking
is
hate Beyonce and Jay-Z. Sorry, people.
What was it? Does anyone here know what that was all
That
about?
first picture, Steve.
Yeah, that's what his condom looks like.
It does look like a beehive.
And then it's got the little
Are they like ribbed or some shit or nubs? Or
I don't know. Apparently, it feels better, and it's supposedly like it works better than an actual like old school, which is
Like a
being
Trojan,
sold. Trojan,
yeah.
yeah.
And then the
whatever.
bee stings you and you swell up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm really glad that
And
we're married
it expands,
we don't have to
and
use
it-
Can we all agree that condoms are stupid?
Shh, don't use them. God created pulling out for a reason.
I went to
It's
my
in
doctor.
Genesis. Read the Bible.
I went to my
assholes.
doctor and got a
Or the vasectomy.
mastectomy.
or a vasectomy.
No, I did that too. Even
I
before
know.
I was
Yep.
married. Like a boss.
I love when he closes his eyes when he sings.
Yeah. I got to feel the notes.
He gets into it.
He feels it from his balls.
Yeah.
Tony's like
His
Tony's
disconnected
like the
balls.
Metrolink in St. Louis, but Tony's Metrolink does also stop like before St. Charles County. He's like, nope, can't go past there.
This is where the white people live.
Yeah, y'all getting off on this stop. We ain't going into that vaginal cavity.
Oh.
Joe,
I get it.
sorry, Joe, I don't know how I can.
I didn't even know
I
how
don't know how
babies
we
were made
Rogue
till
One into
like
this conversation.
2009.
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
Welcome to North Hanley, bitch.
Yeah. Parked there many times. Well, I mean that's Matt's backyard.
All right, then,
so.
Joe, we're ready to wrap it up with O.
Oh, we have a new segment, everybody.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from Side B. And I talk about weird voice. I'm kidding. I've had a few beers. Anyway, we have
So
a new
much
segment.
like Tony, I
9.1,
think this should
right?
last
9.1.
3 to 5 minutes.
Yes.
So,
But I just hammer it out like
Does that
nobody's
include
business.
cuddling or?
no, actually, it didn't include cuddling.
Tony doesn't cuddle.
We have a new segment on the Nerdcast podcast.
Yeah,
It's called Oh.
and really, I just figured the appropriate reaction after everything I say is "Oh." So you guys want
Like
me to
Dice
start?
Clay, like
This-
Dice Clay O, or just like O?
Oh, you can
like
do it
Dice
however
O?
you
Okay.
want. I picked topics and typed them out at work. Jay, you can't cheat.
All right,
No
I won't
peeking.
look.
Don't leak. Yeah, there you go.
So I don't know if some of these will be funny and some of them might not be.
Yeah,
Either way,
Jen's-
you can
yes.
tell me I
We need
fucking.
Jen's reaction
You can
first.
tell me I suck.
Come on,
too.
Jen. You got this.
I love Jen. Leave her
Yes.
alone. Look at her. She's like a little Lisa Loeb over there. You're like playing with shit.
Come talk to me. I'm shy.
You say?
So I know that's
That was really good.
it was. Steve's got a good
You only
voice.
hear what I want to.
Can
That
we
was
get some
a-
creep?
No, wait. That video was on MTV a lot. What other video did they show that summer that was on all the time?
Was that
Probably.
Black Hole Sun?
Black Hole Sun was on all the time with it.
I was gonna say
That was
Green
94.
Day.
Holy shit, there's 90.
Do you have
Regulate.
the time?
Dookie.
no,
Or no,
Basket
Basket
was on with it. Yeah.
Or, I'm probably in the wrong year. I don't
Regulate?
Regulate.
Yeah, 94,
Regulate was on
95.
it.
Yeah.
Dog and Warren G had to regulate. Dun, dun, dun.
It was a cold black night.
R.I.P.
Is that what it said?
It was a clear black
Clear
night,
black night,
a
okay.
clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to get
Yeah,
some
there we go.
skirts for the
Tony's
eve
good
so
one.
I could get some
Hey.
funk just rolling in my ride.
Tony,
chilling on
you
it.
know Marcus has challenged you to a rap-off.
He has.
Ooh.
I can listen to that interview. I haven't listened yet. No
Yeah.
offense, Marcus, but fuck you.
I didn't listen
haven't
to it,
yet.
Marcus, because I didn't want to get Rebirth.
Fucking,
That's what I was gonna
fucking
say.
Superman.
All the songs he's got. All right, fucking
and the fucking Kryptonite, and he fucking killed him. And like,
He
Well,
said
hey-
he's
fuck,
got better
man.
taste in music too.
Hey, real quick.
See, and what I
Fuck
envisioned,
you, Marcus.
what I envisioned in this little segment was like little like harp music in the background that was like really soothing. I had
Oh,
it
you
pulled
said
up,
harp.
but
I thought you said heart, like as in
So-
the band Heart.
Hey, here's
Oh, that would be cool too.
here's a real quick back to the Mary Day thing. This is one of my my buddy Pat. He does karaoke. He put out where the place is at tonight. Some girl comments. She goes, "I'm able to fuck my husband tonight, so I'm good."
Oh,
I'm like, what the?
that's on
I'm
Twitter.
so lost right now. I have no idea what's going on.
No, you know about like date night and stuff.
Okay,
She's like,
yeah, yeah.
oh
Steve
hey,
replied, "Can you send me a pic?"
It's not Twitter.
yeah, it's Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay, got it.
Lori's at
Steve,
the,
does he,
Lori's on there.
Lori's at the exit.
does he need a soundboard ready for your segment?
No, I envision like background music on it, but that's okay.
Okay.
Background music.
I envision like a nice little like harp music I found on YouTube.
we can do that.
Oh, okay.
Very soothing. That's like almost massage.
Let's talk about
music.
something for like 45 seconds.
While he finds that, okay.
Oh, well.
Find
or
something
1
cool.
minute.
Okay.
Find some.
I hate that on when you're married
Whoa,
and
hey.
you're on date night that sex is expected.
What?
I don't hate that.
Oh, you know what? I just thought
I
it,
demand it.
Oh wow, a married woman said that.
and
Wow.
I hate that I do it every time.
It's just not spontaneous.
It's not spontaneous. But
Well, you know what's spontaneous is when you're making the kids breakfast there in the kitchen right over the island. Like, hey guys, you want oatmeal? Oh, I can't give it to you.
Really?
Because Daddy's pounding me over the island. Yeah, there's your spontaneity.
You want me to bring up something really fast that I was telling Jay earlier? We had a bathroom possible segment.
Oh, we forgot.
I know.
No.
We're
Yeah,
doing
we
bathroom
gotta
interview?
do it.
We're
Should
doing
we-
bathroom.
Can we do both of them?
Yeah,
do
we'll
them
do
both.
both.
Do 'em
Let's
both.
do them both. Okay, let's do bathroom then.
All right, here's my bathroom etiquette thing.
Okay.
Because here we go.
See, we
got a
do
guy at
it's
work.
live. It's live podcast. We do whatever we do. Yeah.
You guys give me your opinion of this. No matter what, if he goes number 1 or number 2, we got one guy at work. He will not wash his hands. All he'll use is the hand sanitizer. Is that okay?
No.
That is
No.
not
No,
okay.
not okay.
For 1 or 2, I say that's not okay.
There's a guy at work that will not even use the hand sanitizer.
He just walks out?
Yeah.
So we were at a restaurant. We'll just say one of his brothers works there.
Wait,
Please,
is this
hint,
like
hint.
by brother? Do you mean he
Okay.
was black or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do not say
Brother
the,
from
do
the
not say
same
the
mother.
name of the restaurant.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. So we unfortunately sent our daughter in to use the restroom, but I had to go as well. So and so did his mom. So we walk in there, and there's a
She's a big girl.
oversized woman
She a
of
big girl.
color that was sitting on the toilet. She had left.
Well, if she was
her-
standing, that would just be weird.
She had left. Her, she
Okay.
had
Is it
left her
safe to say if
subway-
there was an active shooter, she's fucked?
She left her. First off, she left her Subway sandwich sitting on the sink.
Oh.
It's just disgusting. Well,
Wait,
anyway,
was it
Wait,
wrapped
was it-
up?
was it wrapped or-
Yeah.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter, but we want
Hey,
to know.
if there's 6
Details
inches
matter.
unwrapped in the sink,
Okay,
it's a problem.
It was wrapped.
That's how my mom got pregnant.
So she's sitting on the toilet. The stall is open, and she's just sitting there on the toilet,
Oh,
Pants
boy.
down?
Wow.
pants down.
Oh.
And
Cool.
I'm like,
No,
can
it's not
Do you
okay.
need help? I thought maybe something was wrong. I'm like, do you need help? She's like, no, I'm fine. And she just sat there, and she stayed there, and we left the bathroom, and she just continued to stay there.
Not okay.
Not
Not
okay.
okay at all.
Cops
No.
were called.
Cops were called.
No.
Was she homeless, like guessing? And just happened to walk in? I guess?
There's
How did she find Subway? I don't know.
there's a way in through the restaurant.
There's a
and
way through the hotel. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a secret back door. Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hmm.
Not
So-
okay.
Okay,
Right.
and then. Okay, no, you got one. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I was walking by a coworker, and he's like, "Hey, did you get my text?" And I said, "No." He goes, "Well, look at this," and he pulls up a picture, and there's a picture of my.
Of my balls in his mouth.
My pants are on my ankles, and you could tell from my tennis shoes and my belt.
Okay.
It was mine.
Oh,
and he took
boy.
a picture.
He took a picture of you while you're
Oh,
dressed.
that's a little bit weird. Like
He was in the
Jay,
stall,
Jay,
he was in the
Okay,
stall
wait.
next to me.
Jay's taking a shit.
Jay, you were taking a shit at work. He
Yes.
was your friend was in the next stall over.
Yes,
and he took a picture of your pants.
And he was going to text it to
Ooh,
me
that
while I was
reminds me of
sitting on
something
the
else,
stall.
actually. That reminds me of something else. Okay, so 2 things from this week.
Okay.
One,
Not
I
okay.
was
No, not
one,
okay.
I was sitting in the Knuckle, which
Of
we all know
course,
it's
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
First
Which
floor
floor?
Knuckle.
First floor.
Okay.
Because it's very air conditioned and very cool in there.
It's freezing
It
down
is.
there, dude.
It's very cold.
Like,
So
if you're going to kill somebody, you stuff
You
them in
don't
the
have
first
to
floor
worry
knuckle.
about your stuff hitting the water.
I had eaten Chipotle the day before, so I'm like, I have to poop at about 8:40 this morning. So I did. And I went in there, and there's a guy sitting next to me.
Save it for his O segment.
And right
Oh no, this is some good music when I was talking about taking a poop.
Okay, and so right when I, like I dropped my pants and your pants are around your ankles, your badge, if you have them on your...
That's what I was going to bring up.
Your
Yeah.
badge is
Put it
there,
in the pocket.
and so my face and my name are just facing him underneath the stall. So I like pick it up and I shove it in my pocket, and
That's
I'm
what
like, I
everyone
know he
does, I
saw
thought,
that.
yeah.
Now he knows exactly who he's pooping next
Yeah.
to. Because it's like being on the internet and you having all your info out there, and he's anonymous. I'm like, God damn it.
You have to sit there and tuck it in before you sit down.
The badge
I
goes in
know,
the
I
pocket before you
did,
sit
but it
down.
fell back out.
Oh, it fell out.
Yeah,
I keep it in
because
my
my
wall.
badge is so big, you know.
Okay.
Do you have hooks in your doors?
Do
Do you have hooks in
we
your
have
doors?
just like a
Yeah,
sliding
for the-
lock.
yeah.
On the back?
yeah.
Why don't you just take it off and hang it
Oh,
up there?
The
well,
badge?
I mean, it's
Yeah,
just...
that's what I do at work.
You put your badge can.
Well,
I
it's
guess-
not a lavalier. I have mine
Yeah,
on like
no,
a
no,
little...
no, it's a clip.
Oh,
I keep mine in my wallet now and just scan it.
I
when I'm
used
in.
to, yeah,
All right.
which I probably should now.
Talking to someone on your cell phone while sitting on the toilet.
Not okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also had another thing, which was, I think it was Monday. I was telling Jay earlier, which I almost took a picture of it in the stall because it was so bad. Somebody had wiped 3 or 4 times, so there was wadded up toilet paper in the corner of the handicap
bowl.
stall. 'Cause
Oh, wait,
I went-
in the corner of the bowl or in the corner of the?
of the stall.
Oh!
On the floor.
Okay.
Oh.
So it had, of course, Alabama Hot Pocket all over it. And
How does it even happen? First off, I've never experienced.
Well, even once you're like, what the fuck? So this is obviously intentional because it was also smeared down the wall and the tile. So then that made me think, and I go, who the fuck do we work with?
Seriously.
Savages, maybe.
Yeah, it's like some guy goes, "Fuck you, cleaning people," and
yeah.
like he had to have purposely done that. Then he just threw all of his shit in the corner.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
will
fucking
use-
weird, isn't it?
Who?
And
why?
I almost took a
Why would
photo
you
and
ever
just
do
sent
that?
it to all of you. Like, seriously, this is what's
I will
in here
grab
right
toilet
now.
paper and wipe the floor so my pants don't sit in it.
Oh, yeah,
and then
I
I'll
can
slide
see
it off
that.
to the side. I won't pick it back up. But
We
Okay,
have
I'll
weirder
give that
problems
okay.
than
I
because a
I
lot of
haven't
girls.
dealt with a lot of.
I
It's like
mean,
in
they'll
the
sit no
stall?
matter
Yes,
what.
in a
So
stall.
but we're
In the
always like,
stall, wipe the floor. Who's pissing on the floor?
we work with savages.
who's wiping their ass on the wall?
Okay, because here's a problem in our work. Guys piss on the seat. I'm like, why are we first of all
Oh,
in
yeah,
a
they
stall
do that
pissing
all
on
the
the
time.
seat?
Toner, I'm gonna go take a shit real quick.
Awesome.
On your floor.
Because that's an issue. If you gotta go, you don't have time to put the barrier down, which a barrier is
The
required.
ass gasket?
You gotta put the ass
Yeah.
gasket down. But let's say you have a true emergency,
Oh,
like that.
you're
There's
done.
piss all over the seat. You gotta make
Why
the
can't you
decision.
just wipe it up?
Well,
Yeah.
you do, but it's what. It's just
The thing is, it's not like it's a little kid that was in there like,
Exactly,
I
it's just
don't know
all
how to
adults.
poop yet. No, it's like probably a 30 or 40-year-old asshole weirdo that's probably listens to our podcast. So thank you very much if you're
Okay,
listening.
Yeah.
pretty nasty bathroom etiquette for. I'm sure these other women can understand.
I've heard women's bathrooms are
They're
worse than
disgusting.
men's.
They are.
Gross.
Which I don't know
understand it.
why still to this day.
It's disgusting. They just leave things sitting in the toilet, like for all people see.
Feminine hygiene products.
Feminine hygiene. Use
Babies.
feminine hygiene products.
Oh.
Hey, wait. Take your page. I don't want to look at that anymore.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's a dick.
Giant
on my page.
dildo on his
Yeah,
page.
I forgot about that. There is a dildo on my page. It was a dick.
Why?
Well, I was looking at the Charlie Sheen condom.
Oh.
I'll look up real dicks now.
My bathroom etiquette story is kind of funny. There's just he may be a cool guy. I'm not dissing him, but he's just this meathead looking dude in the knuckle on the 3rd floor. So I take the long way to the bathroom because I fucking hate my job and I try to get away from my desk as long as I possibly can. So I walk 500 feet too fucking far to the bathroom.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So there's this dude.
You walk past the cat photo in the front.
Yeah. The Burrier or not? Wait.
There's a
Curry?
cat photo on the wall.
There's a photo.
Is this like
you
one
know
of those
what I'm talking
inspirational
about?
cat
Is it
photos?
Burrier?
No, it's It's like a framed
Courier.
photo of a cat head.
Yeah, it's Courier and Ives, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
says
up
it.
by Tony's desk.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I know I'm in the right spot.
That reminds me of the Christmas song, like a picture print from
I
Courier.
don't know what it
whatever.
was, yeah.
But anyway, I'm in the fucking knuckle. There's this meathead dude, so he's pissing in the urinal. That's what I'm doing. Not the same urinal, obviously. That'd be weird. So,
Don't cross the streams.
yeah,
Sword
don't cross
fight.
streams. Yeah. So he's done peeing. He walks to the sink, literally turns the fucking knob, turns it off immediately. Like as soon as the water hits his hand, turns it off. Walks to the hand dryer. It goes. Dzz. He puts his hand underneath it just long enough to activate it, and then walks out. I'm like, huh.
Which
So
is
if-
funny because he's like assuming everybody else in the bathroom's like, oh, good, that guy washed his hands.
Yeah. He
Like,
literally
we're
turns
like,
it
we
on
don't
just
know.
for the water to make contact with his hand.
People are so,
Then puts
people
underneath
are
of it
fucking stupid.
for the fucking hand dryer to turn on, and then walks out. I'm like, yeah, your hands are totally clean, bro.
There's so many that just
What the
walk straight
fuck?
out of the stall, out of the bathroom, and don't.
I'd rather him just
Yeah.
fucking walk out. It's
Might
just
as
like,
well. It's the same thing.
yeah, like you didn't
Women
clean
do it
shit,
too.
dude.
Women do it too. They
All right.
just walk right out.
Here's a question, guys at the urinal. Have you reached the age where you don't care if you fart at the urinal now? You just let it rip, or do you
I
still hold
don't
it in?
know.
You hold it in.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, do you still hold it in at the urinal? Farts. Do you hold them in or you let them go?
Oh, let him go.
Let them go. What do you do? Let
At
them go
what?
or hold them in? Farts at the urinal. Do you hold them in or let them go?
Oh, I hold them in
hold
usually,
'em
unless
in?
I'm the only one in there.
Oh, yeah.
I lift a leg.
All right.
Steve,
But
what do
you know
say?
what?
Let
I
'em go
probably
or
I don't
hold 'em
see
in?
why I do because all the old
Farts
men
when you're
just
at the urinal.
rip
Do you
'em.
hold them in or let them rip?
If I'm by myself, I just let it go, man.
So you have to be by yourself, though.
Yeah.
If there's someone else there, you hold them in, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if you're in the stall, you're like,
No,
ah.
in the stall, it's
yeah.
expected to be.
But you know what though?
Okay.
There's all the older men that are in there. They'll rip them. They don't care if anybody's in there. And when
Oh,
they
yeah.
pee, they also go, ah, ah.
Hand up on the wall.
Yeah, they do. They put their forearm on the wall.
What
And
about the dude who puts both hands on his fucking hips?
Well,
we got that.
those are the ultra
we had
confident men.
Yeah, it's like
He's like, well, I don't want it to
Stan?
hit the
Do you
bottom.
remember Stan?
Yeah.
Stan was I call him the Superman piss. It's called the Superman
Yeah.
piss. You stand there with both hands on your hip and you just let it fly. Yeah.
You see
That's
that
called
at sporting
confidence,
events
bro.
sometimes. That's
Yeah.
a lot of confidence, and you're dropping dong at that point. You're hanging dong, yeah.
So this is kind of ridiculous, and women
Ridiculous.
women don't fart.
Dick.
It just doesn't happen. But when it does, and you're in the bathroom, like you wait until everybody leaves the bathroom before you open the stall, so nobody knows who did
Oh,
it.
that's commonplace. That's common knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep anonymity all the
You
way to
you stay in the stall until no one else is out there.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
you
it's
don't,
like
and you
a
don't
guy-
look each other in the
And-
eye.
It's like a guy, you don't look at another man's shoes while you're
Yeah.
in the stall because
And
you're like,
yeah.
"Pfft, I know you were pooping next to me, dude.
And then you hope and pray none of them are in the break room. Wait, still doing some business to watch you walk.
They're
out.
in there, they're like, oh my god, I heard you queef right next to me. That was so loud. It was so loud.
Does that happen? Queefing while you're going? Oh, okay.
No.
let's not talk about it.
It,
That's
well,
what I'm trying
it
to
probably
do.
was if you were munging the night before.
Hashtag mung.
Hashtag mung. Hashtag
Be the
Nerdcast.
first to tweet at us, and we'll.
Why-
send you a
yeah,
t-shirt.
why-
If you didn't listen to our episode before this, you need to now.
Yeah.
More
They
views.
don't have to worry.
Hashtag mung, and I'll wire you $1,000
Ooh.
from an Irish bank account in the UK.
After you send
Hashtag
us your social
Brexit.
security number, yeah.
Yeah.
R, were you munging out there tonight?
Oh fuck, where are we at on time anyway?
We're doing.
It-
Oh, we're
I
doing.
don't know.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
this will
hour
probably
and 30
this will probably be like an
That's
hour.
an hour
and
and
a half.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
do we have anything we have to cover? Or are we good?
No, that was it. We hit.
No, we
He's
have
got
one
his-
more.
he's
Oh,
got his O's.
his O's.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Go! Oh! Go quickly.
Yeah, fuck,
wait,
Matt.
wait.
Matt goes, no, we're done for the night.
No, I meant to get to what. You
Oh, okay.
I have
everything else
Joe.
I have
was-
some married people sex that I'm not going to have tonight.
No, because I don't know what we're doing after this actually tonight. Apparently, according to what I thought, Matt said we were going to have an orgy.
I'm snorting so
Oh,
much
wow.
coke. It's gonna be like December.
I'm
in
going to
this
snort
bitch.
coke and jump off your roof.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go have sex with that puppy next door.
Good call.
No,
Let's
I'm
go.
just joking.
I'm not gonna
Maybe.
snort
It's
coke.
It's a full-grown dog.
It's a full-grown dog. It's not a puppy.
it's of consent.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I saw that horse video earlier.
So
Here's a new segment called O on the Nerdcast podcast. Not your regular dialogue. Here's Joe Just coming to you live from the Side D Studios. That sounded really gay.
It did.
Hashtag
Because you said
Pride Month. It's okay.
LGBT.
Pride Month.
Okay, so I'm just going to run through.
Oh,
Like-
music, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Steve.
Music.
Do you want to give me some ambiance
Come
in
on.
the background?
Get in the music.
Sound guy fail.
Hold
No.
on.
I was responding to a text.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
He's
He's
been
very nice.
sultry all night.
I know. Steve's kind of burning me on the entire night.
Steve wants to get something.
Steve, do you want to introduce my O segment?
This is the Nerdcat Podcast with Joe's segment. Oh.
Wow, that sounded really good. Okay.
We've got a
Nicely.
request.
Nicely done, dude. Very good. All right, sorry, go ahead.
For all you lovers out there.
So
this
I'm
next
just
one's
going to
for you.
recap just a few highlights from the last 2 months since we've podcasted. Really.
Too soon jokes, right?
And then after I say, well, yeah, for the most part. And then after that,
Hopefully.
you can promptly reply, oh. And that's really all the segment is.
Yeah, very loudly.
It's pretty easy. Aside
Okay.
from
Come
Steve,
Jen, you're
aside,
the first one to go.
aside from Steve introducing me in his sex voice.
That's his Delilah voice.
Okay, so you guys, wait, should I read it in a normal voice or like a sex voice?
Or
Oh.
Casey Kasem voice. Could you do Casey Kasem?
Stand by.
Oh.
We have a new guest coming in for
No,
the
do, yeah,
segment.
do Delilah style.
Yeah.
Delilah style.
What's Delilah?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Just, I mean,
Quite
just
strong.
Okay,
It's like
so
Quiet Storm.
you guys, the U.S. men's soccer team made a valiant run in the Copa America tourney this year. Just as things were looking up, the U.S. suffered a back-breaking loss to Argentina in the semifinals, and I say it was back-breaking because it looked like Freddie Gray versus the Baltimore Police Department.
Oh, man.
shit.
Yeah. Okay. There.
Aaron wasn't impressed with that one.
That was very topical.
It doesn't matter.
It was. All of these are topical.
Why did she not like it?
Who cares? Go.
During Donald Trump's visit to Scotland, a protester threw a golf ball with a swastika at the Republican nominee. To his credit, he tried to catch the ball, but honestly, with those hands, it was probably trying to catch a bowling ball.
Oh.
Because he has small hands. Fuck. Okay, that one.
Oh.
Okay, so they said the TSA security lines at airport are so bad that some people have been waiting 2 hours just to get through security. Reports indicate that passenger traffic... Oh, fuck. I said the words traffic and report in the same sentence, and Steve already has his Twitter pulled up. All right, never...
Oh!
That would have been funnier with the last podcast.
Sorry.
Ah!
That was
Okay.
great.
Bernie Sanders recently endorsed Hillary Clinton for president, stating she'll get his vote if it's effectively a vote against Donald Trump. Bernie Sanders also noted, plus, she kind of reminds me of my granddaughter.
Oh.
All right, I only have a few more.
Okay.
Upon the news of Brexit, Texans took to social media to propose their own exit, aptly titled Texit. While this would certainly affect the beef industry in the U.S., it would also cut inbreeding by 44%.
Oh!
Kobe.
Kobe! All right, how am I going to do this? All right. Brexit also caused the stock market to plummet, but one company's stock that wasn't negatively affected was Walmart. This might have to do with the fact that most Walmart employees have no idea what the fuck Europe is located in. Aisle-wise.
Oh!
I said that backwards. I typed it. I had a typo at work.
Oh, nicely done.
All right. Well, I'm not getting laid tonight. Anton Yelkin, he's dead now at the age of 27. He finally caught his break, but unfortunately his Jeep Grand Cherokee could.
Oh! Yeah.
Was that the closer? Was that the closer? Oh, that would have been a good closer. That's a
wow.
good closer right there.
At a Disney World resort, a 2-year-old was dragged into the water and eaten by a gator. Who was watching him? The FBI? And in the last one, speaking of which, whoops, I didn't type this one out because I was at work and I didn't want to get in trouble. So, speaking of which, the FBI, if Orlando taught us anything, it's that when a radical Islamic jihadist walk into a bar, when they order shots for everyone, you have to be a little more specific.
Oh!
My goodness.
Jesus.
Well done.
That was good background music, Steve.
Yay!
Nicely done for the O segment.
This previous statement was brought to you by Tony is a fuckface.
You should have played the O face for fucking Office Space. You and operating the fucking soundboard.
I can't do it all at once, motherfucker.
What you should learn. Cocksucker. Joe, nicely done with the O segment. That's going to have to be a staple now of the Nerdcast podcast.
Pressure's on.
I know, really.
Yeah.
We have to wait every 2 months to do it to get more material.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back on by October, so we got plenty of time.
Halloween episode, bitches.
How many days is it, Toner? I know you keep
Oh,
track.
hold on. I'm going to have a loud noise going to my microphone here. The Halloween countdown is... Oh, sorry.
What the... Wow.
127 days, 1 hour, 0 minutes, and 20 seconds. Shit. It's a long way away.
No, it's coming sooner than you think.
Yeah.
I always come sooner than you think.
Delilah.
All right.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
Gotta get my work out of the way quick. I got places to go.
I'm assuming we're done after that segment.
We're done.
Yeah. Well,
What you got, Steve? You got one more thing to come?
hold on here. We're 50 minutes there. You got one more topic? Yeah.
I
Let's
got
go
it.
with
I
How-
have
what
nothing
time are we
to
at?
do.
about an hour 25.
Oh my God!
That's good.
They've unsubscribed.
Wrap her up, Tony. That's good.
Okay. I'm like, unless you got something last 5 minutes, like myself, we should probably end this. Why do you keep pinching me? I was dissing
Let's
myself.
make like the UK and
Brexit. That's a terrible joke. Fuck you, UK. No, I applaud
Tony
you.
does not like anybody.
I don't like anybody. I'm glad they left. I wanted the market to tank. Like, I wanted City to give me a package so I could take 5 months off and just jerk it to fucking Nickelodeon Jr.
Junior.
Whoa.
Okay.
Junior.
Wait a
I feel
minute.
like that makes it.
We got a little darker this segment.
Oh, sorry. I forgot what I was... Never mind. Anyway.
I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand it? What the hell is wrong with you people?
I am all about customer service.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks everyone for listening to Mung and
Mung talk.
Mung talk, yeah.
Should we let Lori say something since she's finally here?
No. She's here. Oh, hey, Lori.
Wow.
Sorry. Okay. Episode 31.
She showed up. Time for the orgy to start.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
these pants are they're not gonna take themselves off.
Okay, well, that's it. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, time to go. I apologize for my alcohol consumption and my random
Did you say
outbursts.
alcoholic consumption?
Who fucking cares?
He consumed an alcoholic in his butthole.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Is that like shooting heroin up your butt? Does it work faster?
Or the rum
Is there any other way to shoot heroin, Matt? Jesus Christ.
You've heard of the rum tampon, right?
What?
You soak a tampon in rum and
Stick it up your butt?
yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
it's
I know what I'm
getting
doing
your
in
buzz
Vegas
quicker.
next time we go.
Oh.
Let's end the episode so I can try it. No, it's-
Okay, yeah. Party time. Thank you, everybody, for listening to episode 31 of the Nerdcast podcast, Not Your Regular Dialogue. Be sure to check us out online at nerdcast.com. That's NYRDCAST.com. You can also find us on the social media at Nerdcast, especially on Twitter and Instagram. There's pictures of alcohol on there. And, other shit. At Nerdcast, NYRDCAST. We're also on Facebook. Fucking Google it. That's what Zuckerberg does, right? Right? Probably.
Probably.
Steve Jobs?
Well, he's
Passed
getting
away.
yeah.
He's burning in hell, right?
We might go Mung him in a little while.
Lori will be more than happy to help you.
Okay.
She'll be jumping off the tombstone with the elbow drop.
Hardest
Okay.
part's determine if you're the loser or the winner.
Oh, we're also a part, for now, of the Inside Joke Outside Voice Podcast Network. Be sure to check out IJOV.net That's where we are in these other podcasts, too, I guess.
Spit it out, goddammit.
IJOV. I said the website, right? I can't remember.
Oh.
Okay, great. All right, thanks for listening or whatever. I go by the name of Toner. Toner, right? Toner. Sure. I don't care anymore.
I'm Joe Dust. Sorry about the poop vagina talk.
This is Jay.
Matt.
Sound guy Steve.
So until next time, do whatever it is you do. Peace. See ya!
I didn't know this town had so many sluts.
What'd you do at the end? I didn't know.
This is the Nerdcat Podcast with Joe's segment. Oh.
Wow, that sounded really good. Okay.
That shit's coming off on the penis. Am I right? I'm right.
Things go well, I might be showing her my O face. Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Oh.
Is this recording?
This is Radiant from Acadia.
There's nothing left to lose. I just want you to get better.